Yes, people. Right now, all I feel like doing, seriously, all I feel like doing right now is just play Bob Marley music straight through. Yes, that is what I'm feeling, man. Because, I mean, looking at the condition we are in as a people, as a nation, the African nation, everything, man. Wow. Yeah, man. I just feeling to play Bob Marley music straight through right now. You know, I mean, we all are aware of what is happening, you know, in Africa, and I'm seeing so much things, that is in play. I just pray that the leaders in Africa pull themselves together. Seriously. I mean, just drop all the false pride and this ego thing like you the real man or she's the real woman. Just stop that. Pull yourselves together, you know, and just watch. Just deal with the oppressors together, man. Because each and every leader in Africa know who the oppressors are. They know the people that destroyed Africa for thousands of years. They know those people. Yet, these African leaders, most of them, are actually in bed with those people. No. And why they are in bed with those people? For protection from who? Protection from their own people. When it's the same people that giving you protection, is the very same people that create your problem, that create your separation and turning your own people into your enemies. It's time, it's really time that we pull ourselves together, man, as a people around the world, black people around the world, and sing out with one voice, man. We have to do that. To be honest with you, if I see Africa just become united as one place right now, well, I'll consider myself, well, yes, I've seen the best thing I could have ever seen in this life. Seriously. Because for hundreds of years, that had been our cry, you know, because we are scattered. We are basically like lost. We are people that don't even know who our owner is. It's like we carry around all these names that don't belong to us, that does not indicate our identity. We carry around so much hatred for our own people. We are really lost. They did a serious number on us. Yes, these people had done a serious number on us, right? And right now, I think the iron is hot. You see, right now the iron is hot. Things are happening. All the leaders have to do is to make the right choice. And if the leaders in Africa, as it is right now, could make the right choice to unite with each other, then that is all we wanted. And if that happens, if we have a united Africa, you know, yeah, that will be superpower. Then every black person on the face of the earth who has an African origin will crawl to reach back to Africa because they are going home. Right now, and I'm going to be truthful. I'm going to be truthful. Where is home in Africa for most people who are living outside of Africa, who were in slavery? I mean, consider that the people who out here went through so many hundred years of slavery, brutality, atrocities, wickedness, and evil. Do you actually think that these people who go through all this and are still going through all that are willing to come back in a place that they don't know who they are, where they are, you know, and then there is so many conflicts and problems are happening. No, they don't want to do that. Most people don't want to do that. Yes, there are people that say, okay, I'm going back to Africa, I'm going back to Ghana, I'm going back to there, I'm going back to thing. Well, it's all well and good. But that is not even that is not even a fraction of the people that is out there that want to reach back to Africa and feel like home. You know, that is not even a fraction. That is none, as far as I am concerned. Okay, so the unity have to happen. You know, we gotta pull ourselves together. You know, the nice thing about it, you know, I heard somebody say a video, and you know, I have said it. You know, I've looked at it, you know, because I always see whatever Gaddafi was trying to do and they killed him for. Right now, maybe 10,000, a million, 10 million people are doing the same thing. Let me see how they killing them. You understand? So technically, you could say that they kill one Gaddafi. Trust me, 1,000 rose. That's our people. Now, so let me give a little advice to the people who like to destroy Africa, the people that like to steal from Africa, the people that hate us anywhere we go on the face of the earth. They just hate us. And if you're black and you're thinking like them, then seriously, that is for you too. Honestly, because there is a lot of people who carry around black skin. You understand? But the mentality is evil and heathenistic, just like the heathens. They will get a judgment exactly like the heathens. So what I am saying is that for the people who like to go and separate, because as the scriptures say, they form a confederate against us. They're doing their utmost best to make sure that Israel is not a nation. And I'm not talking about them fake people who live down in the Middle East who call themselves Jews. I'm not talking about these people. These people, forget them. I'm talking about the people that are the people of our Elohim. You understand? So they have been separating us. They have been fighting with us because they don't want us to be a nation. Why they don't want us to be a nation? They don't want us to be a nation because they know that if we have this embodiment of unity, nobody, you don't have a nation on the face of the earth that could stand before us. I will give you an indication. You remember when Jericho walls fall? They didn't show down Jericho walls with stone. They didn't show it down with gun. They didn't show it down with nothing. Shout. They shouted. Everybody, the Israelites, we, our ancestors, our people get together. Were unified. They walk around the walls and they shout. With one voice, not with two voices. They didn't squeak. You understand? They had no fear because they had our Elohim on our side. I'm not talking about the fake Jesus that they give us. I'm not talking about this white homosexual looking thing. I'm talking about our Elohim. I'm talking about Yah. He's always with us. Okay? And when with one voice they shouted, the wall came crumbling down. That's an indication that our strength, and it's a lesson for you people, our strength, our power only comes in unity. Our superpower is in unity. Okay? It's like what they call the Power Rangers. When they all join together, they make one strong, big, powerful something. We own is a million times more powerful than that. That is a joke. But then that is the concept. So if only we could unite, whether you Russia, whether you China, whether you're America, whatever, you understand, they can't stand before us. So we have to unite. And I'm gonna, as I was saying, giving these people a message, stay out of our business. If we have a problem, let us deal with it. If we decide to have cool down there because some people who lick in white people bottom, you understand, decide to oppress the people and we decide to kick him out by a gun, or a knife, or a pistol, or whatever we have, a slingshot, anything we decide to do, that is our business. Let us deal with that. Let us deal with that. You all people running around talking about democracy. Well, that is about the worst system as far as I am concerned, because in that system, you all people support everything, every atrocity. You understand? We don't need that. If we want to be united and we want to be the people that we were always meant to be, or the people who we were always are, then we can't deal with this kind of so-called democracy. I heard some leaders talking about democracy, but the kind of democracy they are talking about basically is the democracy of American democracy, French democracy. Is the same system that put our people into slavery. The same democracy. Why is it that we have to be supporting that? It's the same system, that promoting homosexuals, that promoting killing your children, and all different kind of nastiness. That same system, and yet we have African leaders talking about democratic system and we have to maintain democracy. Nonsense. Our system doesn't require this so-called democracy. You understand? I think our system not supposed to be called anything. All the leaders have to do is to get together in unity and show love to the people. And there would be no coup. Serious, there wouldn't be no coup because everybody will be working together to build something. You remember this guy that was in Burkina Faso? It was Thomas Sankara. Remember his kind of system? His system, was it democracy? No. But all these people were building, working together, and he wasn't communist too. But his people was building, they was enjoying, he broke his salary. You must read up about these people. You know, he cut his salary. So if he cut his salary in half, a quarter, whatever it is, he lessened down on his salary. You understand? All these big car you see black people like to drive around like if them is Kong Dracula. He said none of this nonsense. You understand? Because the same money you all using to go and buy all this big car, you could feed people with it. You understand? Remember, people don't have to serve you. You serve them. You understand? So how you could be lording it over them and you come to give service. So he had a kind of concept. You understand? And it worked. What did they do? They killed him. Because he was empowering black people. They killed him. What about Gaddafi? Gaddafi was empowering his people. Everybody maybe have their way. You understand? But then his way, generally with his people, was about the best system you could have to date. You understand? They didn't like that because he was empowering people. They killed him too. It's as simple as that. So every person that put himself at the forefront to help black people, because to be honest with you, we need help. You understand? We need help. But then we fail to realize where our strength come from. That is killing us. Because we need strength from our Elohim. There is no two ways about it. Because he knows why we are in that situation. If we were a people that were just passing through, considering what we went through and who come to destroy us, they would have extinct us already. But the more they kill us, is the more we coming up. So we come here to stay. This is our land. You understand? And they are scared. You understand? Most of them, they are scared. So we have to take the reins. I'm asking white people, I'm telling you people, stay away from our business. You understand? Stay away. Stay away. Because every time these people come into our village, every time these people come into our life, every time you let these people into our home, they destroy your marriage, they destroy your family, they're just creating chaos and leave you in the wet and go. Every time. These people have no love for our people. And our people must see that. We have no time to hate them, but we have to know what they deal with. You understand? You know, Think about all the things they did to black people in America. They burn us down, they burn on our tongues. Any place we build, they destroy. You know? Think about what France did to Haiti. Haiti is going through it. I mean, they consider Haiti to be about the poorest country in the world. Now they say it's the next country down in Africa. Anyway, it suits them. That's what they do. You know, Haiti living just outside America, right? How much times America went in there and helped the situation? People are killing people in Haiti. Gangs running rampant in Haiti. Why? Because France let them people pay billions and billions of dollars. You understand? In compensation for they freeing themselves from slavery. Come on, what madness is this? You understand? And then you had black people like Papa Doc and Baby Doc and Stupid Doc went in there now and destroyed the place more. Destabilize the whole place. But the thing is, they like to see us that way. They love to see us fighting one another. They love it. That is what we are no threat to them. When we are sitting down here killing one another, murdering one another constantly, we are no threat to these nasty hedonistic people. They like to see us in that state. They love it. You understand? But there is always a light, and the Most High Elohim never give us more than what we could carry. And every time in due time, things does happen. So no, you listen to the news, you hear Kenya is heading towards Haiti. Why? Because they have to help their black brothers who is suffering in Haiti. So the troops will be going there to, at least, it wouldn't happen in a day, but help with law and order. And maybe the same people that is destroying the place using the guns that was brought over there for them by those nasty hidden people, they might have to kill a couple of them. And I do believe they shouldn't have any mercy. Believe it. So Haiti would have the help. You come from Africa. You understand? America is right there. You understand? Right there. But that don't concern them, because you see, what America usually do, they usually fight and destroy people's country for American interests, not your interests. I mean, come on, they always say that. Every day you hear they saying that over the radio, they saying that over the TV, it is American interest. They came in Grenada in 1983, they sweep up the place, they thief everything. You understand? They thief everything we had. And they're gone. What they can't thief, they destroy. And they went with it. And no black idiot down here stand up and say, no, they can't do that. That belongs to us. They steal everything like we are nobody. These people have absolutely no respect for us. Because the leaders that we have are the worst kind of human beings you could think about. It's like animals in human being form. They have absolutely no reasoning. They don't know who they are, so I can't blame them. They are educated, but they are fools. They don't know from whence they come. They don't know from when come their salvation. They don't know what they're supposed to be doing on the face of the earth. That's the absolute truth. Right? They don't know what they're supposed to be doing on the face of the earth. They don't know what they should be doing in the contribution to a better life for the people. They don't know. Each and every one of them, or most of them for that matter, they get themselves into the power. All they do, they just go and be a slave of a big slave master. They fall in line like all the other fools in the back, and they go and they join the pew where slaves sit, taking orders from the former slave masters, who are, well, now become the slave master, because they go, master, we want some money. Let us borrow that. They have lands to work, they have this to that, they have buildings to build for their people, but let's go do some begging, because they train people in a particular way that money is everything. Forget your integrity, forget who you are, forget your identity and foolishness like that. Let's get some money. That is most of us attitude. That is why we are how we are. You know, we reach in a place we don't have a culture. I just be saying that, and I will be saying that every day, and I means it. We does not have a culture. We are just making mawet. We don't know how to live with one another. We don't. We literally doesn't know how to live in our village. We don't know how to live in our so-called tongue. We just don't know how to live with each other. All we good at, and whether you want to believe it or not, that's the absolute truth. All most of our people good at is how to destroy their own people. So why am I saying all that? I'm saying all that because it's time, people, you wake up. It's time you recognize that we are the bottom of the barrel. And we're making sure we're doing everything to stay at the bottom of the barrel. We fight, we envy, we each other, we kill one another. Like there is nothing else for you to think about but to try to destroy your brother. That's all. You know, like there is nothing else for you to do but to destroy your brother. And while that is happening, while all that is happening, we have brothers dying and sisters dying in Haiti. Hmm? And all over the face of the earth, we have people dying. How much of you just think, just give a thought about it? Even writing tongue while you thinking about oppressing and fighting down. You see people hungry on the street walking. When you walk, you see in all the morning, you see people lie down on the street, lie down below here, lie down below there, in the cold sleeping. And you people sit down there just making mawet, making confusion, like there is nothing else on the face of the earth to do. Like you don't have a purpose on the face of the earth. You just come here to eat shit, have sex, and then you will die. You're not even knowing yourself, not even knowing from whence you come. You understand? Because you're still a slave. You understand? You come, you work for the system, then you die. You understand? That is what most of you are doing. Really and truly. You understand? We, especially here, we turn back to a lot of things that we are supposed to enhance. We fight everything that we don't understand. When something comes for us to learn, we destroy it. Because we don't want to hear. We don't want to know. Anything that challenges our mind in terms of who we are, we don't want to hear it. We don't want to know. You understand? That is what is happening to our people. We are in a total mess. Now, with all the mess that we are in, there is still hope. You know, listen to what is happening around the world with your own people. Because most of you, I don't think you all actually believe that you all actually came from Africa and stuff. You know, right now, Africa is in the news constantly. Wake up, listen to the news. What is happening? Because that is where your home is. I'm going to tell you something and I'm going to tell you no. There is no time I do believe that I ever feel like I am home in this part of the world. I always feel that I am here temporary. I don't know why, but that is how I feel ever. All the time. Not now, not today, forever. You know, so I don't know where I will feel like home. Most people who maybe go back to Africa and then go back there, maybe down there when they return, they feel at home. Bless up. I personally, I don't really want to go and deal up in a conflict zone right about now. You understand? But I'll tell you what. There are a lot of things that we could do here that could have certain impact on our brothers and sisters way across the continent in Africa. We could do that. Simply by showing some love and respect to each other. And if we could do that, we'll be better off for it. You see the whole of the Caribbean, they are black people. You understand? Some of them like to feel that they're more than black people. But that don't change the price of cocoa. We are black people. And if for good reason we could unite as one people, I could guarantee you we don't need America. And if as a result of our unity we could unite with our brothers and sisters in a united Africa, we don't need Russia, we don't need China, we don't need none of them. Let me see how they would live after that. Because for them to feel good, you see, I'll tell you what, it's just like I'm seeing a certain kind of devils existing right now. A certain kind of demon that is in people right now. And that demon, always have to put you at a disadvantage for that demon to feel comfortable. So you find that demon will come in the form of a person. They'll come in this person. And that person just have to, they will do everything within their power to make you feel comfortable. And when they feel, when you feel uncomfortable, then you see like they have this sense of satisfaction. And they'll still come and hail you and say, how are you doing? You have these kind of demons existing right now. So what I am saying is that for these people, for us, and that is where I know I'm on the right side with the Most High. Yeah, trust me. You understand? Because I seen them clear. And that is exactly what these people are doing. They have to put you at a discomfort. They have to make our people feel miserable. You understand? They have to destroy your land. They have to steal you. They steal things from you. They just have to do those things for them to survive. These people, they are like parasites. So in order for them to survive, that is in their stupid mentality, they must make you feel uncomfortable. You understand? So we have to be aware of those things. And if we are aware of those things and we are united as one people, nothing can move us. Nothing could stop us. Whatever they come with, sorry, they can't make it. So we have to have this kind of knowledge, this kind of wisdom. We have to have that insight. You understand? They come, they outsmart us, then they give us a white God. At the top of that, you get a whole lot of different religions confusing our people. And what I realize is that they did all these things when they come and they grab the best from Africa and bring us in slavery. Then they go down there, they change up things in the Bible, they twist it up to mess up our minds, you know, and then they go and they deal with the people down there. You hear them people name calling Paul and John and Wayne and, you know, and God. Those names are not our name. You hear people even now in Africa talking about these people are modern names. Those names are not modern names. Most of the English names you all get is thief name. Them people name is thieves, pirates, and those kind of people. So they come and they giving you all this kind of name, especially the Catholic. They like to do that. So they're naming you from saints and all kind of thing, thinking that they will convert you, and then you think, hey, I have a name of a saint, and then use that true Catholic right there. That means you're gone. So they come and they change up your identity. They give you a fake passport, a fake ID, you know, that is not you, but you going through life with a fake passport, fake identity. That is what these names are equivalent to. A fake identity. And then they give you a certain kind of doctrine to keep you in line. Take box as you want and just chill. No big sin. They did that to us. That is why I am saying here. And as a matter of fact, before I say what I say, you know, I think if it is in Mali, I think they kick out the French language. No more French speaking in Mali. We're going straight up native language. Yeah, we have to do that too. We have to have a whole schooling, you know, thing to get rid of these people. We don't want the language. We don't want nothing. You understand? It's as simple as that. Right? So it is better for us. So what I am saying is this, that we should go on a campaign to get rid of all these names. All these nonsense names. You know, and there is always our Elohim with us, regardless of what they do in the Bible. You know, the truth is always written in our hearts. All we have to do and discover what is truthful is just to love one another. And if only we start to truly and honestly love one another, as a matter of fact, this whole world would change. That is all. But we have to do that. But are you willing to take up that challenge? That's a big question. So we have a task ahead. You know? And don't think that like the regular man say you're gonna sit down home while the warriors are out fighting. You don't have to be doing that. You have to be out there in the field and telling people what you need to tell them. See what you need to see. Because all that is helping the cause. You know, you have to be aware of that. You know, so anyway, 30 minutes of video is good. So I'll see you in the next video. Be at peace. Be blessed. Give praises to the Most High. Yeah. You understand? And just before you go, let me leave you with that picture, man. You know, let me leave you with that picture. Let me just check that, cause the children wanna come home to Africa. You have to unite. So big up. You understand? Our boy Bob, you know? Yeah. Shout out. If you listen to this song, you know, watch. I wish I could just play it, but then people could just spoil up my whole video. So I won't really do that right now. But if you listen to this song and stuff about Free Up Zimbabwe, that boss tune, you know, those tunes, them music and them is basically redemption song, you know, and we know we have to fight. We come into that, you know, we have to fight because the scripture tell us that let it come down to the valley of Jehoshaphat. Where is that? You know, let it come down and meet us in Africa, man. Then the Messiah will show them who is who and what is what. Let it come. You see the threatening? Come down. You understand? Then you all will find out, you know, what a black man is truly made out. We don't making joke with our freedom this time around. You understand? We don't making joke with that. We are serious about it. So all the black brothers and sisters out there in Africa, you understand? Big up yourself, you know? And trust me, the fight must continue. You know, I just be looking at it before I go, you know, I just have to just go and go and go, you know. But anyway, the older folks, because I see some old people who are leaders in Africa right now. You know, the guys that are old, them guys that are hitting 70 and things on the other field, some of them. Them guys are old, so them fellas that come from the old school. And the part of the old school, it seems as though these fellas that come from the colonial kind of thing. So these fellas that these fellas maybe take pride in going and drink some tea with the queen and those kind of things. See, most of these kind of guys and them, they don't really know what it is, you know. So they kind of talking nonsense about nobody and mashing up no this democracy, you know, no coup taking place. That is America talking, not them. That is the demon in them talking. You understand? That's the demon in them talking. Sometimes you have a wicked person in power, and 1 year in the power, you're oppressing the people who want to wait until 4 years pass, like kill everybody. No, you have to get out. Simple. You have to get out. You know, and the military men who do what they do, I honestly will support them. You understand? And it's not about saying military, just like the people who have the means to do it. You understand? What the masses can do at the moment, they just gotta be doing it. You understand? No nonsense, you know. The world basically, according to them standard, to modernize. For big men to go messing up things and taking advantage of poor people and everybody else in the community. You understand? So what I'm actually saying is that for those old men who decide to go, who want to, or who talking about going and fight against them young fellas, them younger guys over in you know, but they sending young people to fight young people. Yeah, so it's generational course they want to start again. So they want to go and fight them young people who doing their thing in Niger. You understand? Because an old man in Niger that taking advantage of people, you know, because he look like the kind of person who want to go and knock glass with all them big boys and he don't care about the people because when they're ready, they give them some food and stuff like that, you know. So these kind of people have to get out. We actually don't need this kind of people ruling our country. We don't need them. These people's time pass. You understand? And they have to know that, you know, the time pass. It have people that maybe in the 60, 65 and they with the youths like normal, you know. Yeah. But these kind of colonial people, their time pass. Seriously. The time pass. And the fact that they want to go and say they want to attack and put them under order and giving them okay, you have to turn him back into a president before the week up. That is foolishness, old man. The thing about it is that it's just looking as though you think these fellas and them are those guys are your children. And you old and you all kind of how. And you are thinking that you could just order them around because them are young idiots. That's the mistake you are making. Go down and find out. You understand? Go and find out what's going on. You understand? Let me tell you, in case most of you may not be aware, But when it comes to freedom in this time and age, most people just prefer die than live under the oppression, And most people ain't dying, Most people, when they see oppression take them, they ain't doing the dying, They're doing the killing, You understand? They're having you people living in fear, You can't sleep in the night because you know the axe could come down any moment, So you gotta be careful. You understand? It's not like you going and cry in a corner and hoping and praying that something happen and you get out of that, People doing things. So nobody's gonna wait, let this old man and them come and do anything. You understand? And just talking year after year, just talking and making nonsense. People want to see action. People want to see the effect. You understand? The effect of government in the area, not you coming in government and all of a sudden you want to be a snake, you want to oppress your people, you want to do nonsense. It ain't happening. You understand? Because if the people can rest good, if the people can eat something good to go and sleep, if the people can rest in a place where water ain't go wet them, then you can be happy too, The people have to make sure that you are not happy, The people have to make sure that you're feeling miserable just like them. You have to be walking and driving in your road scared because you don't know when somebody will pop out in a shot in the road with a hand grenade or a RPG or AK and bust some shot through your glass. You don't know. So you have to be feeling uncomfortable. In order for you to feel comfortable and feel like a big man, you have to make sure that you take care of people right through. Everybody, not some. You can't just hate some man. Who you think vote for you and do things. It's not happening. You have to show love to everybody. If you know you can't do that, then all you have to do is to stay away from politics because there is a good possibility you could get shot. Don't get it twisted. It has some people they just can't take no more. It has some people out here in Africa, the world over. You understand? They find themselves in a jam and they realize there is no way out. Then all you have to think about is the people that put you in that position and they're going to deal with you. You understand? Some people will sacrifice their life to deal with you. So the way the world is coming now, the way the world is, as a matter of fact, I think it have too much very old men, unlike Joe Biden and all these fellas and them. So too much old men want to take care of business that it doesn't have a clue about. If you doesn't understand a people, then how could you rule them? You don't mingle with the people. You don't know the heartbeat of the people. How? You can just walk all over people like that, And they have been doing us that for years. As a matter of fact, they think we were animals. These people don't even have a time to sit down and think and say, whoa, but these people are human beings. No compassion. They had proven it for hundreds of years. And when the time come to free us from slavery, they just didn't want to do it. So these people and them are shameless. And these people have no love. Imagine that is the same kind of people are talking about who will be born in a nigger. Yes, I say it. Born in a nigger, born in a black man and a tree on a Sunday. And they have all the children coming out to view the spectacle. The burning of a live man. The children, that is like going in a harvest. Or going in a children's show. They burning a black man. These people did that. It's the same people that used to take our children, babies, grab them from the parents' house and bring them and throw them in the entire string on them and throw them in the alligator pond somewhere in the bush. So the alligator will bite the children and they will pull in the alligator. It's the same people that used to use our children as alligator bait. I don't think that's changing them. No. If that was changing them, they wouldn't have been still stealing in Africa. Suffering the people in Africa. They wouldn't have been doing that. But that is what they do. As it is right now, brothers and sisters in Africa, now is the time. The iron is hot. Don't be foolish. Don't be led by your nose by any one of them. Like I was telling somebody yesterday, that whether they is Chinese, whether they are Russian, whatever, it's good to build bridge, but handle your affairs as independent people. Stop bringing everybody into your land, into your house. The scripture say, be careful of the stranger you bring in your house. Everybody who comes in there, it doesn't matter how friendly they could be. They could turn out to be a frenemy. They have their agendas. You deal with people uprightly, but you don't let them walk into your land and walk all over you. You know, if Africa unite, even China will be scared. Each and every one of them who harboring little hatred under their heart for black people, they will be scared. They will be nervous. You understand? Because let me tell you, if 1 million black soldiers, all black, not paint face black, I'm talking black, coming at your country, all you have to do is to drop your gun and run. They're scared of that. You understand? They are scared of that and more. So let us be the people who we were designed to be. The little that we could do out here is to be in unity with our fellow black man and fellow black woman. If you can't do that, then you are not one of us. And when the time of reckoning come, you'll be judged accordingly. So anyway, brothers and sisters, I have to run away now. So enjoy the picture with Bob Marley. Doesn't matter. You always remember him. He did what he did in his time. Peace out, brethren.